DC Universe.
Metropolis, a shining example of human achievement.
So that story mode was just a little under 2 hours.
Stand against Darkseid and his army of parademons, born in the fire pits of a distant world called Apocalypse. But what seemed like victory was only the beginning.
Yeah, see, I think this is the one that actually
over,
explains how it all happened.
So sure, Kryptonian.
I really like the Resident Evil timeline. Would you ever do one for Mortal Kombat? I am. If you look at my playlist, I have a Mortal Kombat timeline playlist. I'm just doing it differently. Instead of doing a long series of videos, it's all broken up in different stories.
You threatened the safety
because the Mortal Kombat universe is made up of a million different stories all happening at the same time.
I was only trying to ensure humanity's survival.
Why they saved Darkseid life when they saw danger? Yeah, they should have fatality'd him.
Fail. Darkseid's activated another dimensional boom tube. He's going to escape.
This isn't over, Superman.
Don't be so sure.
Insolent fool!
There it goes.
Stabilizing the boom tube.
Comic book storyline right here. So it was all Superman's fault, basically.
I'm amazed you didn't kill us.
Save it, Luthor. You're going to jail, but this time you'll be someplace much more secure than Stryker's Island.
What?
Yeah, like he just floats away with him.
I'll make sure your cell has a nice view of Earth.
He's like, woo! In the Superman or in Justice League cartoon, Darkseid was the one guy he seemed willing to kill after brainwashing. Yeah, that episode, or that series of episodes, that shit got really dark. Like, Darkseid really messed with Superman. Why was that random civilians like...
How's it going? Yeah, it's been a while. I got all the money for you.
That guy's face was animated so well for some reason. Damn.
You should have paid up sooner.
Oh,
still have a head.
That was a Mortal Kombat moment. Go my Flash? Yeah. I love the Flash.
Metropolis isn't your turf. I suggest
my question as a comic book fan, and I've always posed this question, is as a supervillain, why would you operate in like all these cities like Gotham and Metropolis, Central City? Like, you know, they're even in Marvel, like why would you operate in New York as a villain? Why would you not go to like somewhere in the middle of like Montana or Wisconsin, you know, where no superheroes really are? You can rob all the banks you want, no one's gonna come after you. But instead, like, oh, let me rob a bank in Metropolis and see what happens. Oh shit, there's Superman. Oh, Supergirl's here too. It's just, it's stupid. But you know what? Suspension of disbelief, I guess, comes into play. I forgot, how did I do? Teleport up a flurry punch. I'm about to do this McFlurry punch. Here we go. McFlurry punch.
The Flash is. Round 2. Fight.
There we go. Damn, Flash is so good in this game. He was really good in Injustice also, though, to be fair. Which reminds me, I gotta stream Injustice 2 sometime soon. So I've done the first game and now this. I think I'm gonna have to schedule that. I'm gonna finish it with a McFlurry punch. Oh wait, he's in rage mode. I guess it's a good thing most criminals are stupid, yeah.
Flash to Wonder Woman. I just went 3 rounds with Deathstroke.
I'll contact Metropolis PD. I need you in Gotham.
No
Was
problem.
that 3 rounds with Deathstroke?
Flash.
Flash
are you
rage.
okay?
I'm alright.
Do they ever call him Wally West in this game?
City for hours. Forget
Like,
about
I wonder if they
Gotham.
actually
I'll
say
ask
Wally
Martian
West
Manhunter.
at all.
I'm fine, Diana. I just felt strange for a moment. I'm on my way to Gotham now.
Don't forget Crypto. Yeah, Crypto the Super Dog also. Like, why would you not take his weapons, too? Like, as a superhero, you just knock down the villain. Like, the guy's got a giant sword. Take that before you leave, maybe.
And even he can't be everywhere at once. What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Marvel vs. Mortal Kombat would be a
But it
good
might
game,
end up
yeah.
hurting you in
I'd
the
rather
long
want Marvel vs. DC,
Hand it
though.
over,
Like,
Catwoman.
I think people have been wanting that forever, but
No
I don't know how that would ever work with the rights and licensing. I'd imagine that being a nightmare for any game developer. Is he Wally West or OG Barry Allen? I think he's
I can
Wally
never
West.
figure you out. 1 minute
Someone
you're a
said earlier
hero,
they mentioned
next you're a
Keystone City,
criminal.
not Central City.
I'm a complicated woman.
You know, I don't feel like chasing you anymore.
And
Catwoman
I don't
thick.
have time to explain myself.
We don't have to fight.
Oh, but I want to.
Why would Catwoman want to fight the Flash?
Fight.
There's no chance of victory there. But knowing Catwoman, she would probably find it entertaining. I'm just shoving her. I'm gonna shove her off the building. That's crazy, because right there, in the actual comic books, Flash just murdered Catwoman.
The Flash.
Oh, man.
Round 2. Fight.
Stop. Alright, I'm just gonna keep shoving you again. Nope. Oh man, that reminds me, I gotta finish Batman Season 2, the Telltale game. I started it and I just never finished it. I love those Telltale games. I'm a huge fan of them. It's a shame the studio's no more, but while they lasted, they made a special kind of game. I really enjoyed Season 1 of Batman. Damn. There we go.
Wins.
Everyone has the super pill, apparently.
This is why I don't play nice with you hero types.
This ought to fetch a tidy
Oh, here we go. You gave Cabal a run
All
for his
right,
money.
what's your deal?
You don't look so good, mate.
I'll take that.
Hey!
What the?
She couldn't stop before running into the portal.
Back off, freak.
She wasn't going that fast. Damn.
You helped her escape.
The downside of high heels.
Your attitude. You need to be taught some manners.
I thought this was funny.
You'd give Cabal
Flash would
a
murder
run for his
Kano,
money.
not if Rage was involved.
My turn.
They all have magical rage.
1. Fight.
Fight! Shove! Just keep shoving. That's Flash's cheat move right there. The shove. Damn. Kano likes to block. I hate Kano's stupid cannonball move. I hope he doesn't do it. Oh! Kano, you fiend. What the hell, man? You broke my arm in the same spot 3 times. This is working out. There we go.
Flash wins. Round 2. Fight.
hate Kano so much, in general. These look like precursors to the X-ray move. Yeah, it was definitely an X-ray move test. Like something special that'll give you an advantage during the fight when you're losing. Or ensure your victory if you're winning. Damn.
The Flash wins.
One solid punch. I love how the Batmobile's over there in the background, but no Batman. Like, did he just leave it there? I don't remember this game had fatalities. It did. It did, but they were very non-gory.
That man, and what are you doing in Gotham?
And most of them didn't end in a brutal
This
death.
freak tried to kill me, and now I'm gonna return the favor. No, you're not.
No,
It's
you're
clear
not.
something's wrong with you. The Flash I know doesn't kill. He does now.
Who got tickets for Avengers for opening night?
Round one.
Out of curiosity. Well, I guess opening night or Friday. Technically Thursday is opening night. I got sold out opening night. I have to go, I got them for Friday at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I can't freaking wait. Like, I think Thursday and Friday, like, I'm just staying off the internet. Because spoilers are gonna happen. Like, what was happening when Infinity War came out, I specifically remember people were going to people's streams, like, the day before it came out, and they were just posting spoilers just to be assholes. Several people were banned during that time. Actually, I was in one of Player 2's streams, and he had a couple people come in and try to do that. Actually, it seemed to be the same person, just with multiple accounts, and they just kept coming back. It was really annoying. I'd never go opening night, too expensive. Yeah, luckily, like, when it was announced, I immediately went and bought the tickets, and even then, like, the website kept crashing. The movies are killing the DC Universe, but Aquaman was good, so maybe it's getting better. Of course, man, I'm curious, did you see Shazam? What did you think about that one? I thought that one was great. Damn it! Oh, come on, Batman. I have rage. You shouldn't be strong. I am strong. I guess he has rage too, though. Oh, no! Oh, that barely did damage, but it might be enough to kill me. Nope. Ooh, that was definitely a one-hit victory.
Round three. Fight.
I never understand why people want to spoil things to people. I had friends who did that to us with episode 7. Yeah, people do it just to be dicks, honestly. Like, I don't know. There really is no logical reason why you would want to do that. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no! Hold on, my controls messed up. Look, I'm not pressing anything. Hold on. Let me turn it off, turn it back on. The hell was that? It's like Flash just started moving by himself. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now it's good. That was weird for a second. I'm gonna see Endgame. 3 hours of movie should be amazing. The only thing I hate about that is, like, I like to get snacks, like soda and popcorn during a movie. There's no way I'm going to be able to for Endgame, because I don't want to get up during that movie, and if I get a soda, I will have to get up to pee during that movie, and I can't do that, not for Endgame. Gotta be careful. Yes. Shazam and Wonder Woman are amazing. DC's coming back. Hopefully. Haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list of movies. Looks good and funny. Yeah, I definitely recommend Shazam. I thought it was either going to suck really bad or be hilarious. Thankfully, it was hilarious and still a really good movie. Am I the only one who would like to see Batman vs. Moon Knight? Yeah, absolutely. They're basically similar characters in a way, with completely different backstories. If you guys are enjoying the stream, unleash your rage on the like button. Absolutely. Heroically brutalize the subscribe button.
My head. What did you hit me with? Wait a minute.
I like how I definitely won that battle, and story-wise, Flash is the one that got knocked out.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just...
MK11 hype, indeed.
It overwhelmed me. I couldn't stop myself.
What are you doing in Gotham?
Wonder Woman asked me to help. And that's when Catwoman and that other guy showed up.
I'd like to run some tests.
I told you I'm... Oh no.
What's happening?
Get away!
It's odd that no one in the DC universe immediately thought of Parallax.
What sorcery is this? Interesting.
Sub-Zero!
Yep. Crossing over with cutscenes we've seen already.
Now you hide behind an illusion? There's no escape from Scorpion! Fight!
Now I gotta remember Batman's moves, because I don't remember his moveset. Batarang, leg takedown.
Round 1. Fight.
So tomorrow at 12 for the stream of MK11. Yeah, for story mode. I may or may not, depending on how late it gets after updates and installs and all that, may or may not stream arcade mode tonight just for the hell of it. But if you guys can't make it tonight at whatever time, if it happens, not too big a deal. I'm not going to post it later or anything. It's just an extra hangout stream. But yeah, story mode tomorrow at 12 p.m. We're going to sit down and just go through the whole thing. Assuming I will, because I mean, I've probably like, what, 5 hours tops?
Batman wins.
Batman.
Fight. Get over here.
Alright, Batman's going to have to turn on his rage. It's 4 hours, actually. Makes sense. Well, it depends with difficulty and how many times you die, I guess. A lot of those people that make YouTube videos, the second it comes out, a lot of them stick it on easy mode just to do it as quickly as possible. So that's why I always, like, anytime I see YouTube videos and it shows, like, how long a game is, I always try to add on, like, an hour or two. Because I like to play on just either the hardest mode or medium mode, depending on the game. Well, fighting games, I usually keep it on normal. The in-between mode, unless I'm going for the achievement.
Get over here.
Yeah! Ah!
Wins.
Joker's one fatality is funny, the one with the toy gun, yeah. And then they brought it back for MK9 for Shang Tsung.
I believe Flash
And he actually turns into a clown, that's awesome.
creature switched places through some kind of teleportation event.
Keep me informed of your progress.
I will. Batman out. Another energy anomaly.
That's gonna be a
similar
momentous
to that
occasion
Scorpion's
stream, yep.
frequency in the heart
What I'm
of
trying to do
Gotham.
between getting Mortal Kombat 11, this is what's going to dictate whether I stream tonight or not, is if I get that Shao Kahn video done. I'm like halfway through it. After I beat this game, I'm going to start working on it. Joker doll.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
He just parks in the middle of the street. What about oncoming traffic?
When the clown exploded!
Sorry to
I think Mark
ruin your
Hamill
night,
played Joker voice in the game. Did he?
Round 1. Fight.
It would make sense because at the time he was like the only one that was doing it until he kind of semi-retired from it. I love that move. Nope, it was Richard F. Carr, the same guy voice rated. Ah. Mark Hamill voiced him in Arkham, right? The Arkham games? Yeah, he did. That was big news back then. Yeah, he had to have. Get off! Ass clown.
Wins. Round 2. Fight.
Yep, except Origins, where's Troy Baker? Origins was so disappointing to me. I didn't hate that game. I was really excited that finally Joker took the backseat to Black Mask and some of the lesser-known villains, and then it ended up being another Joker story. I really did. It kind of ruined the game for me. That's why I'm such a big fan of Arkham Knight. That's my favorite Arkham game, because A, I love Scarecrow. I like Scarecrow more than Joker. Right? Joker's a cool villain, but he's never been my favorite. I like Scarecrow a lot better. I think he's cool, and he was in Arkham Knight as like basically the main threat, or at least a very big part of the storyline. And then Joker, the actual Joker, wasn't didn't just take over like he did in Origins. So I really like that about that game. And at the same time, it was a Red Hood story, which is probably my favorite Batman storyline of all time.
I give up! I've heard that before. This night just keeps getting better and better. Stay where you are.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
The voices of the epic Batman animated series. I gotta do a video on the Batman animated series.
Are you injured?
I got the Blu-ray box set, and I haven't even started watching it yet. I want to sit down and just watch it from beginning to end.
I thought I defeated you, sorcerer. By the Elder Gods, I will finish you!
Round 1.
Fight! Oh. You fried my balls, my bat balls. Damn it. Batman versus the champion of Mortal Kombat. I wonder who would actually win that fight.
Test your might.
Ooh. Try and trip him. Back to that same wall that just broke. You need to watch that whole series. Oh yeah, I'm going to. I mean, I've seen the series. God, I grew up with that series, but like on Blu-ray, just sit there and watch from beginning to end. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. So many good moments. That's why there's no cartoon series that matches nowadays. Like for kids today, there's nothing like what they had back then. And that's not nostalgia speaking. Like it's a legitimately like well-written, good animated series. Oh, that's bullshit.
Round 2. Fight.
That series was my childhood. Hell yeah. I liked Spider-Man and X-Men and all that too. Those were amazing and written well in their own right. But man, none of those compare to the Batman one. The Batman one was the greatest out of all like the superhero cartoon shows back in the day. Superman's where it's at. Or I'm sorry, not Superman. Batman's where it's at. Damn, Luke Cage wiping the floor with Batman. But nobody blocks everything. The end of Arkham Knight is the best. When you find out who the Arkham Knight is, was a big shock and a nod to DC. Yeah, I actually, it's funny because I have a couple friends that actually hate that game. They hated that plot twist because they wanted Arkham Knight to be an original character. But for me, it wasn't even a surprise. To me, the whole time I thought I was playing a Red Hood storyline because it just everything hinted at it. Like they had all those flashbacks with Jason Todd, and like it was obvious where they were going with it. So when they revealed it, to me it was just confirmation, and I loved it. And like I hear some people be like, "Oh, that's not how the Red Hood storyline went down." But it's just like, at the same time, this is the Arkhamverse. It's not the same universe as like classic DC Comics. It's its own like alternate Batman history.
Round 2. Fight.
So if I win this fight, does Batman get the Mortal Kombat belt that Liu Kang's wearing? That's usually that's how wrestling works, and boxing and any other sport that has a championship belt. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, come on, Liu Kang, show me your kung fu. Oh, wait, no, don't show it to me. I'm sorry. But I'm the Batman. Yes.
Wins.
And Batman is now Mortal Kombat champion, guys.
No Joker. And no Scorpion. Your little
Damn, I want to play the
distraction
Arkham
is
games
too
now.
deadly
That I was
menace to
talking
drop
about them.
loose. At least
So
you're not
good.
going anywhere. Green
You know what I
Lantern
just remembered? I
is
never
Batman.
finished in
I have a
Origins.
personal
I beat them
right to
all.
examine
But
and
in
secure
Origins, I never
location.
finished the
I
Mr.
need
Freeze
distraction
DLC.
to the UN orbital station.
I've been having problems with my ring. It may have been damaged during the battle with Darkseid, but I still should be able to transport you. Give me a minute.
Liu Kang gets done dirty after MK4. Oh yeah, in both timelines. Someone had it out for Liu Kang.
Something about him isn't making sense. I could buy that Scorpion came from Apocalypse, but this man is different.
According to you, Flash had the same kind of psychotic condition.
I'm not sure, but we may be witnessing the beginning of
Does that mean that Batman won't age until the next tournament? Yeah, the winners of the tournament are supposed to age very slowly to defend against Outworld in the next tournament.
Run the blood.
Although I don't know if
Liu
they actually
Kang
kept that
against the known alien
storyline.
blood
Because they
type
didn't really
that
mention
place.
that after Liu Kang wins Mortal Kombat 1, or, well, 2 wasn't a real tournament, 1 was. They don't really mention that after Mortal Kombat 1, so I'm wondering if that was just kind of something they forgot about in the storyline later. Raiden.
You will release Liu Kang at once.
Damn.
Let me guess. You're from the same place as Liu Kang. And
Batman has also fought
How is it
electric
possible?
enemies.
Insulated armor.
You will release Liu Kang.
First.
God, what's his name? The electric guy that a Batman fought. He's like a D-list villain. He was in Origins. I don't know why I want to say Devastator. That's absolutely it. Anyone know who I'm talking about? The Electrocutioner, whatever. The hell was his name? Someone here knows. Electrocutioner? Was that what he was called? Electrocutioner? I forgot. And that's how he gets like the electric gauntlets. Electrocutioner? Yeah, that sounded familiar, but it sounds so stupid too. I am Electrocutioner. Stop, man! He just endlessly comboed me there in the end.
Fight.
Dick. Oh my god. Was new Darkon? Is he the new Darkon now? There. That should even it out a little bit. God. Ah! What a dick. No, he got me. He got me. He was knocked out by one punch, not much of a threat.
Release Liu Kang, or I will take him from you.
I remember in MK Defenders of the Realm, there was a whole episode on Liu Kang worrying about not aging. I gotta watch that again. It's been so long since I've seen that show. Freaking cartoon show. Hey, if he stopped aging, he could go ahead and get Katana. Because she's 10,000 years old and ages slowly too. So he'd be perfect for her at that point. That was a strategy the whole time. He just wanted to get with Katana. And he had to win Mortal Kombat for that. Liu Kang's a dog. Just gonna keep doing that. Oh no. Get away. Oh! No! Dick.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on. I got rage, but I need to save it when it's worthwhile to use. Ah. Oh, shit. Did it again. Good idea making a decent live-action MKTV series Conquest. Bad idea making a kid-friendly cartoon. I don't know. I used to like that cartoon. I wonder if it holds up well, though. I have not seen it since I was a child, so maybe that is nostalgia speaking. Because when I was a kid, I think I've told this story before, but when I was a kid, I loved the He-Man cartoon like lots of kids from my generation. And I also liked the movie. And I told one of my friends who's never seen the live-action He-Man movie that it was really good. And then it was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is. This is like, I don't know. I'm going back like 3 years. Came over and I put it on. I was like, no, we need to watch it. And it was not the way I remembered it as a child. It was awful. Like, He-Man was a terrible, terrible, not enjoyable movie. And it ruined it for me. Why is Raiden so powerful all of a sudden? Makes no sense. Anyone remember the American Street Fighter cartoon? That was truly awful, yet hilarious. Ryu and Ken were just like in the live-action movie. They were con artists instead of like serious martial artists. Oh, look, Batman's moving by himself again. I'm not doing that. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can take advantage of it in this fight. I'm literally not pressing anything when he's sidestepping. Yeah, my controllers are really, like, turning against me. I'll probably have to buy new ones sometime. That actually helped me. But hold on, let me, take it out so the controls aren't messed up anymore. I love Turtles and Ghostbusters when I was a kid. Oh, yeah. That was... Turtles and Ghostbusters, Transformers. I mean, all that stuff is like my generation grew up on. If you're part of my generation, specifically if you were young boys, girls weren't into the same stuff as much. Some were, but my generation boys, like, we all have the same checklist of things. Although I really like G.I. Joe too, and I usually don't find other people from my generation that were into G.I. Joe very much. For some reason, I thought G.I. Joe was cool back in the day. And, it's funny, I don't know if any of you guys have played this, because it made no splash whatsoever. But G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, yeah, the movie kind of sucks, but the game on 360 actually was pretty good. It was basically like an overhead Contra style game. It was awesome. Grew up watching Power Ranger, yep. Original Rangers, early 90s. USA cartoon. I saw the Final Fight episode. I remember that episode, and I remember getting excited that there was a crossover. Included in the Double Impact edition of Final Fight and Magic Sword on PS3. It's awful. Also, when Mega Man X shows up in the Mega Man cartoon from the future,
much worse.
Mega Man X is like this tall, like, adult. It's weird. Hey, Y Chromosome, welcome.
Structures and artifacts appearing. But the question still remains, where is Superman?
That's a good question. Where are you, Superman?
G.I. Joe might have been for kids a touch older than you. I liked G.I. Joe, man, growing up. I had the G.I. Joe, the movie was awesome. I actually just got that movie on Blu-ray not that long ago. The animated G.I. Joe movie.
Wonder Woman, this is Batman. We need you immediately.
The beginning, like, intro song is amazing.
For another invasion.
Tell me something I don't know. The invasion has reached Themyscira.
Do you need help?
No.
That's an invasion, Scorpion and 3 Tarkatans? That just looks like a group, like a tourist group. Oh, wait a minute, that's not Scorpion, Shang Tsung.
I am Princess Diana, emissary of Themyscira. You are not welcome here.
Like, why is she just, like, being so, like, angry? He could have been someone, like, Shang Tsung could have just been like, I was buying groceries and I turned the corner and I don't know where I am. Can you help me find my way home? But instead she's like, you don't belong here. Mortal Kombat, fight! I suck with Wonder Woman in this game. At least I remember sucking with her. She's a fine princess. I don't like her moveset at all. Split scrap? Try that. What the hell was that? That's such a weird move. Like the way she looks when she does it, it looks like her legs just like collapsed under her. That looks so stupid. Anyone getting the Bumblebee VHS? Alright, I'm gonna use Rage. God, Wonder Woman's slow! I get it, she's supposed to be strong, but damn!
Wins. Round 2. Fight!
Yeah, her moves suck. Like her entire moveset in this game. Oh my god, don't teleport on me. Nope. Don't block, don't block, don't block, don't block. Ah! No!
Round 3. Fight.
Damn it. It's clobbering time. Get back in your realm. Get out of here. Oh, he's dead. I got rage. Not to mention her brutalities are hardest to pull off in this game. I don't even remember how to do those. Go back to your tour group. They could have easily just launched a couple spears
Wonder Woman
right
to
there.
Batman. The invaders have retreated into the jungle.
I have more bad news. Earth is in the process of merging with another planet.
By the gods.
Our world and the alien world occupy the same time and space as fragments separated only by
large yellow energy rifts. I've seen them.
We need Superman, but no one knows where he is.
I'll search Metropolis.
Makes you realize if the Mortal Kombat universe is in the same multiverse as DC, like
It's not like Superman too.
Is everything in the same like you've got like
Let me help you.
DC Mortal Kombat Earth and the Resident Evil Earth out there somewhere, and then like our Earth and like the Earth from like Barney and Friends. Like at what point does it stop? I'm really going down the rabbit hole here, guys.
Has he already brought the apocalypse to this world?
Hey Stark, welcome.
Wonder Woman to UN Orbital Space Station. I need a med unit at my location. We have another victim of the invasion. Please, come with me. You're safe now.
I have been followed. Who are you?
No one will hurt you. My name is Wonder Woman.
I am not so easily fooled, assassin of Outworld. Your master has sent you to finish
It's like the hell is she talking about?
This battle will be your last fight.
It's like I don't understand what you're saying over that muffled ass voice in that mask. Let's fight. I hate playing as Wonder Woman. I'm just gonna keep spamming this. The triple slap, I call it. They seem to be getting hurt by it pretty good. Brutal cat fight. You could possibly try to put it into theory. Yeah. Like the comic book storylines and alternate realities, like, there's no end point. You go down the rabbit hole and justify anything. Shit. Yeah, waste your rage. Keep backing up. Ah! Triple slap! Earth C173. The multiverse is a big place that goes on forever, apparently. No, my triple slap is getting blocked now. I don't much appreciate that. Do I have rage? Almost. God, I know they went with the classic Wonder Woman outfit, but it looks so plain. I guess Superman does too. I guess they all do, really. Did DC Universe ever have a storyline like Marvel Civil War besides Injustice? I don't think so, actually. I'm trying to think of one, and not really. Not one that was so, like, widespread. Characters have had their conflicts, but nothing so, like,
that's impossible.
Institutionalized, like, for example, the government versus superheroes like that. I don't believe so. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't recall one in all the time I've been reading comic books. Besides Injustice, of course. Injustice is definitely their Civil War, in a way.
What have you done?
I prefer the Gal Gadot look. Me too. The one that's more like warrior-like. Makes more sense.
Surrender and no harm will come to you.
The Lin Kuei do not know the meaning of surrender.
Hey, Elim99, welcome.
Fight!
We are now on the DC Universe side of story in this game. I just want to beat this already because I don't want to play as Wonder Woman anymore. I'm not very good with her outside of the triple slap, which works really well. And at least I don't have to fight Darkon with Raiden this time. I think I'm facing with Superman now. I don't know for attacks because they're all her attacks are close range. I'm trying not to use my rage until the next round. So you're not wonderful with her? No. I heard that Gal Gadot is one of the most beautiful women in the world. Well, not just that, like, she actually did a really good job in the role as Wonder Woman. Like, she kind of, like, she is that character now to me. You know, and I was one of those people that when they first announced her, I was like, I was very hesitant about her, but I thought she did a great job as the character. Because, like, it's kind of like, you know how Robert Downey Jr., like, the guy is Tony Stark, hands down. Like, he made the character it is. I don't see a lot of that in the DC universe. Like, Henry Cavill, Superman, nailed it. Ben Affleck was cool as Batman, but I kind of feel like he hasn't really earned it. I feel like they could replace anybody with Batman, and I wouldn't really care. At least as far as Ben Affleck goes. Maybe that's because we've seen so many actors play the role. But, who else? Aquaman, another one, Jason Momoa.
Are you all right?
I don't think he's that good of an actor, honestly. Like, I love the Aquaman movie. I thought that movie was great. But it wasn't because of Jason Momoa's acting. I think everything just kind of happened around him, you know? Like, I feel like if they recast someone else's Aquaman that would act better, I wouldn't even care. But Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, like, I wouldn't want to see that.
Heroes all over the world.
Even Flash, Flash in Justice League, like, we've only seen him in one movie. He didn't do a whole lot. So even then, he's. I want to see them get to the Marvel level where you have these actors that have completely taken these roles. And, like, it's theirs. Like Hugh Jackman being Wolverine. You know, like, it's going to be a hard act to follow. Who would you cast as your
Who is
Fantastic
behind this
Four?
invasion?
Ooh, I don't know. That's hard.
You are the invaders.
I don't know. I have no idea. I definitely wouldn't cast Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch, but that happened.
I'll be there as soon as I can. You'll be coming with me.
What about Jason Moore? Zachary Levi as Shazam. Zachary Levi as Shazam did an outstanding job. He really did a good job playing the role of a full-grown man with the mentality of a child without it coming off cheesy. That could have come off really stupid, and he did it. He played it really well. Henry Cavill is greatly underrated as Superman. Nah, I thought he was awesome as Superman. I just want to see more of him as Superman, you know? Like, and I don't want to see the character get shit on so much. Like, that's kind of how they've treated Superman in the DC movies. Like, after Man of Steel, they've just kind of been shitting on the character, making him, like, either a villain, not a villain, but, like, portrayed him as a villain to the public. And, you know, in Batman vs. Superman. Then he died, then he came back for Justice League, and now he's just in a cameo in a certain movie. So, like, you know, I don't know. I want to see more Superman movies. Like, I want to see Man of Steel 2. A proper Man of Steel 2. Let Superman have his movie, his standalone movie, and make it as good as possible. And make him a hero again, not this powerful, god-like figure that everyone's afraid of because he's more powerful. You know, like, I want to see that Superman. They made Superman feel too dark. Right, that's what I mean. Like, that's not Superman's world. That's the world of Batman and a handful of other decent characters. That's why Superman's, like, he's the Boy Scout of the DC universe. Like, he's the Captain America. He's the Star-Spangled Banner hero. Like, that's who he should be. Green Lantern is best movie. Fight me. Fight. It's not a fight worth having. That Green Lantern movie was not good. And that pains me to say because that's my favorite superhero of all time. And I haven't seen a good Green Lantern movie yet. Hopefully Green Lantern Corps is good, if it happens. One thing about DC that I've learned over the years is that they like to make a lot of plans for a lot of movies, and 80% of them don't happen. Nothing happens. They just get announced, and then years later they cancel them. Like Cyborg, the movie, which, I mean, I could care less about that movie, but still. Oh, damn! No! No! Oh, you're a son of a bitch. Oh, I think that's the closest fight I've had. God. Woo! Ryan Reynolds redeemed himself in Deadpool. Oh, yeah. See, at the time, let's go back in time to when the Green Lantern movie happened. I think the problem with that movie, more so than the storyline, was the casting. Ryan Reynolds is not Hal Jordan. Ryan Reynolds would have played a good Wally West Flash at the time. Now, no. But at the time, he would have been a good Wally West Flash, more so than Hal Jordan. Can you imagine the intro for a video? Welcome to the MK timeline where we discuss the shared universe between MK and DC. The canon police would come down on me.
Wonder Woman to Batman.
Which that's okay. Sometimes I enjoy the triggering of the canon police.
Oh.
Yes, Green Lantern. I don't remember if I was good with him in this game or not.
But why?
Two universes are
Nathan Fillion should have been the live-action Green Lantern. Yeah, I agree with that. Especially the fact that he looks exactly like Hal Jordan.
That would explain Captain Marvel's attack. Whatever's happening on Earth must be affecting him more directly than the rest of us. I have to get back to Earth.
Yes, you do.
Lex Luthor and Catwoman? How?
Lex and I were held captive in the invaders' underground base. Their security was more pathetic than the Gotham City Museum.
We escaped using their portal technology. I calibrated it to transport us to Metropolis.
Injustice definitely has the more interesting storyline overall.
Now I know I need to get back to Earth. If he's involved, things can't be good.
Typical.
I agree, they needed to rewrite the entire Green Lantern movie. Yeah, and the fact that the whole, like, Parallax was the villain in the first, like, origin movie, that should have been, like, had they done it properly, There should have been more than one movie building up to Parallax getting released. Because Parallax is such a major part of Green Lantern's previous storyline. But here, he was just like CG fart cloud in space like Galactus with a head. And then gets defeated real easily.
Over my dead body, Lex.
Come at me, cannon, please. Hey, mystery, welcome. Alright, let's go to his moveset here real quick. Summoned hand grab, Justice Fist. I like that name, Justice Fist. That's Justice Fist? Oh, down forward A. He just throws a little, it's just a little green fist. Ooh, I can spam it. Here. Justice Fist. He's like one of the Pride Troopers from Dragon Ball Super, where all their moves are named after Justice. Wow, look at this. Let's see if we can cheese 2 rounds.
Fight.
My lord. You can Justice Fist your way through Lex Luthor. Look, I haven't even used my rage. I'm just doing this. I love it. This isn't even on easy. Oh my god, had that been a flawless victory, that would have been amazing. My god.
This is a foolish waste of valuable time. The merging of worlds is contaminating the galaxy, infecting your very substance with rage.
I want to see Saint Walker and Injustice 3. Saint Walker's cool.
But if
you know, it'd be awesome if they had Saint Walker. For those of you that don't know, he's a Blue Lantern. The one that looks kind of like a Twilight from Star Wars.
No lanterns,
but his super move needs to be like combined with a Green Lantern, so they could go like Ultra.
Any other being in the galaxy escape. Neither universe.
Do you think there'll eventually be a Metroidvania collection? If Nintendo is smart, they would have one. I don't know. I think it's more likely we get a Metroid Prime trilogy before we get that, just because they've already released one.
That, Lex?
It is highly unlikely that Lex Luthor is.
Okay, it looks like a special move. Oh, I can spam this. Hey, it's in the game. The AI didn't know how to defend against it, apparently.
To locate the source of the disruption and destroy it before the merge is complete.
Looks like we have no choice.
Don't worry, handsome. We won't bite.
It's funny, I got a friend that he hates playing Mortal Kombat with me because he's probably easy to be pissed if he hears me say this, but it's hilarious. I know for a fact he does not know how to, like, you know when you can sweep kick someone, like back and low kick, and you trip them.
So what's it going to be?
He can't block it for some reason. He can't get a hang of blocking it. Which really all you gotta do is jump away or block while you're holding down. But he just can't get it right, and I know that. So like sometimes I'll just spam it, and he just trips, stands up, trips again, over and over. He gets so mad. I find it entertaining though. Well, Prime 4 is on the way, yes, and I can't wait for that game. I've been wanting to do a Metroid Prime timeline, or a Metroid timeline in general, not just Prime.
If I were you, Catwoman,
but I want to add 4 to it.
I can take care of myself.
Too bad St. Walker's ring is fueled by hope and he can't kill anyone with it. Well, he can hope to kill someone with it.
Sweet home.
At the very least.
Used to be before Darkseid got to it.
You brought it on yourself, Lex. From what I hear, you helped Darkseid.
I never take sides. I chose the lesser of two evils.
They should do a compilation of 2D Metro games. I would buy that in a heartbeat on the Switch. In a heartbeat.
Darkseid, on the other hand, would destroy everything.
Even, you know what I would like to see more so than that? A re-release.
Like
an HD re-release of Metroid 2 Samus Returns. The one that came on 3DS for Switch. Like, I want an HD remaster of that. Because that game was so damn good. And I hate Metroid 2. Honestly, like, I know it's a classic. I don't like the original Metroid. I don't like Metroid 2 on Game Boy. I don't enjoy them. Super Metroid to me and above is what Metroid is.
What's going on?
Tell you what's going on.
But the redo of Metroid 2 was way better than the original, like in every way imaginable, from a design point of view. Let's see if I can spam that fist again against Jax. Oh, it might not work with Jax. He's got his own crap. Here we go. Come on, Green Lantern, you're the ultimate fighter! No, he moves around. Alright. What other moves does he have? Strength of Will, Judgment Hammer. Outerlock Judgment Hammer is too slow. That's too slow also. Wall barrier. Oh no, he's mad that I was spamming. Wow, that's dumb. Hey, checkpoint something, man. Damn, this game takes me way back. I think it's pretty underrated. I agree. It's definitely not a bad game. Weird as hell. Not bad. It's too easy to get lost in Metroid 2 on the game. It is. And I guess it's just like the NES game, really. The idea was that, really, you draw your own map and stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't find the game fun at all. The 3DS one just had so many improvements.
Green Lantern wins.
AM2R was even better. Yeah, that was really good too, actually. See, that's why I understood, like, I usually hate when they take down fan projects, but with that one, from a business and legal point of view, that one I understood, because Nintendo actually were doing their own remake. But, like, for example, the Metal Gear one, they were remaking the original Metal Gear. Like, as a fan project, Konami shut that down. Why? You're not doing it. You're not doing anything with it, so why not? If anything, it'll bring more attention to the Metal Gear name. It's stupid. It's just dumb business. Nope. Super Metroid is the best. Yeah, that is the best Metroid, I think. What do you think of Ed Boon saying it's possible there might be a Marvel vs. DC after his quickfire interview? He's been outspoken that he's been wanting to do that for years. I would love to see that. Do I think it's realistically going to happen? I don't know. Rights and licensing issues going to be a nightmare, but it's possible. It's possible if enough people could come to the table and just split profits. Like, it's not going to hurt, so why not, you know? If anything, it'll bring attention to both Marvel and DC. Oh man, Jax is the ultimate Green Lantern foe, apparently. Justice Fist! Oh no, come on, come on. Where's the rest of the Pride Troopers? I need Jiren. There we go.
Fight!
There we go. Yeah! I'm gonna kick him in the knees and kill him. I'm gonna give him one little wussy kick. Wussy kick! Oh no, see, no, I gotta just take him out. I gotta stop playing around.
Jax!
You again?
Sonya Blade to Special Forces. Jax is down.
Don't try it, lady. Things have changed since the last time we faced off.
Message received. Sending reinforcements.
Negative, negative. I can handle it myself.
You could definitely see her nipples popping through her shirt. That was definitely animated on purpose. Oh, Sonya Blade. How you've changed. Damn. Oh, no! What the hell was that? That looked like a little dance. Oh, shit. Vice kicked my ass.
Green Lantern wins.
I hate the whole Sony Marvel division. Yeah.
Fight.
And, well, 20th Century Fox, too, used to be. Now, not so much. All the characters are back home now, for the most part. Spider-Man's the only one, really. Actually, Spider-Man's the only one of, I think, two that aren't back all the way. Hulk isn't either, because they can... The reason there's no Hulk standalone movies... Mind you, I don't... oh, that was me. I don't know the details of whatever contracts they have behind the scenes, but that I know of, Universal still has some rights tied up to the Hulk to standalone movies. but Marvel was able to get the rights back from them to add him in other movies, which is the reason you've been seeing his story develop in Avengers and Thor and other movies versus an Incredible Hulk movie. Because they were able to do that first one, and then now all the rights are kind of shared with Universal for that aspect. So obviously Marvel's not going to want to do that when they don't have to.
How did you figure it out?
I think Namor was another one that was tied up with Universal, but I don't know if that still is.
Their combat rage.
Great. Out of control magical alien god powers. So that would make you a danger to us and yourself.
None of us is safe from the rage until this is stopped. I have to go back to the Rock of Eternity to get closer to the gods and see how we can defeat this combat rage. There has to be a way.
Combat rage.
Good luck, Cap.
That's so weird. You called him Cap. I just said Captain America when I hear that.
Wizard!
Chapter 5,
Wizard,
Captain Marbles.
There are no wizards or sorcerers here.
This place is not for you. Listen to me. Your presence here places my world in great danger.
It is you who does not belong. I am Raiden, God of Thunder.
They're both electric powered.
Ethereal power courses through this place, yet it is unfamiliar. Tell me, for what purpose does this place exist?
This is a focal point between the realm of the gods and men. The gods give me their powers.
Which gods?
Please, I'm losing control. You're corrupting this place. You have to leave. I will make you leave. Now!
Round 1.
I like how the gods' names are up there written in English. They'd probably be like Greek, realistically. Alright, let's see. Although it does spell Shazam, so I guess that's why they did that. Strength of Hercules. How did I do that? Forward, back, Y. Yeah, his power's pretty cool. It does like a thunderclap. Oh, also, if you notice in the background here, those statues are the 7 sins. Or the 7 sins. And just like in the Shazam movie, if you saw that, you got lust, greed. You can see them written on the statues there. That's a cool touch. I like that they included that, both in this and in the movie. Fight! That's a powerful ass move. I like it. You imagine a Marvel fan playing this game and then not knowing the history of Shazam and then seeing the name Captain Marvel up there, how confused they would be. I like how Shazam is literally an anagram for the gods that give Shazam his powers, right?
He's gone. The disturbance is clearing. But for how long? Their gods will be drawn here. I have to stop
them, Billy Batson.
Wizard!
This is
Santa
only
Claus.
The beginning. You must stop Dark Khan.
Looks like Zeus.
Is that Darkseid?
Darkseid's essence has been fused with evil magic.
Why would he confuse that for Darkseid?
This new being,
looks nothing like
Dark
him.
Khan, is the focal point where both universes freely intermingle. His existence will turn this world into a nexus of evil.
I think Shao Kahn gets stuck in the Phantom Zone in this version, like when you beat
is not severed
Dark Khan.
And Darkseid freed, the rage will reach out and devour us all. You must gather an army of both dark and light and find a champion who has defeated Darkseid in the past.
You know, Capcom loves using Ouroboros. They did it in Resident Evil, of course. Also, Mega Man X. What was it? One of them, or ZX. One of the Mega Man ZX games had Ouroboros. And also Devil May Cry 2 uses Ouroboros. They like using that.
But he's the champion Earth needs.
That's Darkseid if you're on a bad acid trip. We know what Shazam does on his free time then.
This place.
Scorpion needs to stop, like, harassing people like that. He's just randomly opening up portals, like, throwing his spear and dragging people into his dimension.
Gods. I want whatever power he possesses. We are your death. Even with your world-poisoning mind, I think you'll find Captain Marvel isn't easy to kill. Fight!
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 Oh, punch me in my Billy Batson nuts. Stop teleporting. That's a strong ass move. I like that move. I wish I could use Captain Marvel to fight Darkon. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to kill than. Well, I'll get Superman. Maybe I'll do better with Superman than I do with Raiden. Oh damn.
Round 2. Fight!
Scorpion is fishing for Sub-Zero. He's literally fishing. I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, that's hilarious. He's gonna accidentally get the old lady from the background of the Outworld Marketplace in Mortal Kombat X. Like, what are you doing here? He throws her back in. Oh! Oh, you know what? No. Rage it is. Rage it is. I remember this having a mean difficulty spike. Overall, I've been getting through the story pretty easily. Yeah, the difficulty spike comes in at the very end with Darkon and his cheap ass.
I won't kill. You disappoint me. Still, your mastery.
You think DC is eventually going to call Captain Sparklefinger his real name? I think they're going to focus on... I think eventually they're just going to settle on the name Shazam for the character. I think that's what they're going to end up doing in the movies. And you guys saw they have like a 5-picture like plan now, or like a 5-movie plan for Shazam now. That's... I mean, the movie was great, don't get me wrong, but damn, like, you're jumping the gun a little bit. 5 movies? I mean, I'm sure that includes him popping up in other properties, but... That's the problem with DC. They have like one success and then they just start planning like crazy instead of just slow down, take it easy, plan accordingly, don't just like blow your load. That's what they did with Justice League and before we ended up. Oh my god, that just scared the hell out of me. I just look over at the corner of my office and I have a window there for the front yard and my 2-year-old daughter was staring in making faces. I didn't even realize she was outside. It looks like her mother took her out for a little bit of play, but it scared the shit out of me. I just saw this little child in my window. See, look, it got me all flustered. Damn you, Baraka. Does MK11 standard come with Shao Kahn? I believe so, but you do have to pre-order. If I'm understanding correctly, it's a pre-order bonus. That's how they get people to guarantee they're going to buy the game. But he's not part of any like special edition or anything. It's just a pre-order bonus. Cyberfrost, it seems. I like a lot of people have been playing about Frost design in Mortal Kombat 11. I think it looks awesome. It kind of reminds. It looks like a mix of Lin Kuei and the Cyber Initiative. That's why I like it. It looks like semi-robotic in a way. DC has a plan for movies until 2553. Yeah, exactly. Which Marvel, what they do is they plan like, it looks like they plan generally for like 10 years and then like kind of work through it as it goes. But man, DC, they just spit out names of movies without characters being developed. Oh man, why is Baraka so strong? This should not be. Okay, I think I got it. Shazam has no moves I can spam! No! Damn, I messed up. Ah, you bastard. Because of the rage. That's why he says, apparently. That's bullshit reason. I don't care how much rage Baraka has. He should not be able to take on Captain Marvel. Like, I'll rip those little blades off his arms real quick. Rage. About to unleash Shazam's rage. I'll kill your ass with my pajamas. My pajama blanket. Or my, fancy hotel cape. Or fancy hotel towel cape. Looks like he stayed out of, like, a Hilton. There he goes. And then cancel 17 movies when the first is a flop. Yeah. That's what DC does. I want to see the... Like, I genuinely want to see DC do really well. Like, especially now that, like, Marvel, like... The way I see it, the Marvel Universe kind of, in a way, ends with Endgame. Because, you know, everything... Some characters will stick around, but they'll... You know, it's going to be a lot different. I kind of feel like they may lose momentum a little bit afterwards. So I think this will be DC's chance to kind of step in. At this point, I wouldn't even care if they rebooted the whole DC movie universe and just, like, picked up from the beginning, you know? Just... Better yet, like I said in one of my videos, I think I said it in my Joker trailer review video. Like, I want to see them make these standalone movies, but I want them to do, like, Elseworlds movies, like Injustice, and movies that don't tie to anything, but just alternate stories, like, that are directly lifted from, like, graphic novels and other DC stories, and not worry so much about connecting everything. I think DC would be better at that than they would be at making a shared universe. I don't think they know how to properly do a shared universe. Does Baraka even talk? Yeah, he talks. Makes no sense, but he has full speech. No lips and all. Just a row of shark teeth. Damn you. No, I'm not gonna give you your toy. I'm gonna see if Amazon has any copies. Damn you, favor, make me hype as fuck. What are you looking for a copy for? Like a collector's edition of Mortal Kombat? I can't imagine the game itself is sold out. And again, just to shamelessly plug my channel, if you do decide to purchase Mortal Kombat or anything else on Amazon, I do have an Amazon link in my description that's an affiliate link. So if you purchase anything using that link, it helps out the channel a little bit. That's the end of my shameless plug. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Some rage. You like magic? Some magic. Magic fist, bitch. Yeah. Joker trailer was horrible, especially the music. Yeah, see, like... I feel like I'm in the minority, though, because I hear so many people praising it. To me... I'm gonna watch the Joker movie with an open mind. The trailer to me was kind of boring. Like, it didn't excite me at all. So I hope I'm wrong about that when I actually see the movie, because they have a great actor playing Joker now. They got Joaquin Phoenix. Like, the guy's a good actor. So I don't know. We'll see. Why does Shang Tsung have teleportation? Because he's an asshole. That's why. Did you enjoy the 3D MK games? I don't hate them, but I feel like that's when Mortal Kombat was trying to figure out what it wanted to be and felt it needed to jump to the 3D era, and I don't think it works that well. Mortal Kombat should stay where it is now. 3D graphics, 2D gameplay.
What are you and your criminal buddies doing, Luther?
Unlike the rest of the long underwear crowd, I'm trying to save the planet.
Can we kill him now?
I played the NES Ninja Guide on the small $20 NES system. Got NES Ninja Guide. Actually, I am streaming. I haven't made it public yet because I don't want to bombard people with notifications, but I do have a stream scheduled for Ninja Gaiden 3, The Ancient Ship of Doom on NES. Never beaten that game. I was never able to as a kid. That might be a save state game. So we'll see.
It's called Dark Khan.
Shut up, or I'll gut you.
That's actually funny.
Darkseid's energy merged
Star Trek
with energy
reference.
from the other universe. Dark Khan's mere existence is what's causing the two universes to collide.
That explains the attacks on me and the rest of you. The strange fluctuations of our powers.
Hey, Clifton, welcome.
Your heat vision.
Thanks for joining
You
the stream.
blasted Darkseid's
We're about halfway through the
and
DC
hurled
story.
into some unknown universe.
I think about half.
This is
Oh
all
no,
wrong.
more than that, I think.
You accused me. You helped Darkseid invade the Earth. Remember?
Fight! 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 Fight!
Both of you
He's
calm
just
down.
laser Joker right there.
Poisoned by
Laser
the
blast.
combat rage.
Poisoned by what?
You never
The
will,
dark
Fabian.
energies
Jesus, with
of
your
the world
mercilessly
merge.
difficult
We
games.
can't fight among ourselves.
I love hard games,
We
though.
need
They're
to
so
work together
satisfying
to
once you
find
see the end
Dark Khan.
credits.
I have lives to
And then your
spare.
hands hurt, but
How do
still.
we find this
Hand,
dark
soul,
Khan?
and mind, it all hurts.
If Dark Khan is
On
made of
disc is
Darkseid's
sold out.
energy, there's a good
Standard
chance
Mortal
he's a-
Kombat on disc is sold out?
I know where we can access
Wow.
one of Dark Khan's.
Okay.
I used
That's
it when
surprising.
Catwoman and I escaped. If their
I didn't think games sold out anymore.
It can take us to Apocalypse.
Unless they're like
Dexter,
special
you and Joker
editions.
secure that portal. This device will lead you to the base. Report back to me.
I guess people are trying to get that Shao Kahn pre-order real bad.
Assault an enemy base with him?
Come on. We'll kill things.
Would Catwoman? This would be Catwoman with a K. I like that paladin.
Catwoman,
Well
you're
done.
with me. Can't be too safe in this town. Too many criminals.
I had to stop myself from throwing a
Superman
PS4
and
controller
Captain
yesterday while playing
Marvel, you gather
Sekiro.
your
I want that
hero
game
allies
so
and wait
bad.
for my word.
I haven't bought it because
All right,
I'm gonna buy it when
guys.
it's cheaper,
I'll
just
trust
because I know I'm gonna pay
for
$60
now.
to buy it now,
You
and
go
I know
to
I'm
the
not gonna play it
portals.
for like
I'll
a
go to the
month,
Fortress
so
of Solitude
I'm
and
just
pull
gonna
up
wait.
everything I know
Especially
about
Mortal Kombat
Darkseid.
11. Like any free time I get,
No killing.
I'm gonna be playing
If one of
Assassin's
you
Creed
steps
Odyssey
out of line,
still,
believe me,
and
I'll
MK11.
know.
I've never heard of a soul beating Ninja Gaiden 3 American version. I've never. When I was a kid, I didn't actually own that game. I remember I borrowed it from a friend and I rented it a couple times, more so than 1 and 2. And if I remember correct, and I specifically continues, I think that one goes back to the title screen. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's essentially what made that game so hard to beat. So that's why I say it might have to be a save state game, because we're not just going to keep restarting at the title screen all night long.
Pretty flower for the pretty lady.
Get the hell away from me, you...
Did you hear a rumor that the new Arkham game will be announced this week? God, I hope so. I want another game so bad. I love those games. I feel like they concluded the story pretty well in Arkham Knight, but I love those games so much.
Thanks for bringing us to your headquarters. We're interested in some technology. Is this some kind of trick?
I watched Mike Matei beat Ninja Gaiden 3 on a live
I have
stream.
no idea where we are.
It has continues, but they're limited.
You take the ninja.
See, I just
I'll
remember
take
seeing
the
a bunch of
clown.
game over screens.
What can I say? The ladies dig me.
Oh man, I can't wait till MK11. That reminds me, there's a scene that I saw. It's in the Nintendo Switch trailer where Johnny Cage calls Sonya. What does he call her? I forgot. He calls her something. They're in the Black Dragon. Like, there's a stage that's a Black Dragon Fight Club, and a diva. I think he calls her a diva. He's like, "Don't be a diva. Punch me." And he's trying to get her to punch him, and then she like decks him like right in the middle of the face. And he's just like, "Oh!" And then the two Kanos are just like cheering each other on in the background, like laughing hysterically. I love that subtle humor. That's just fan service for like fans of these characters since like the 90s. Just that little touch right there. It's hilarious. I can't wait to get to that part of the story. Will you be playing Days Gone? I'm probably going to wait on that one too. Just because I have too many games right now in my backlog. That's another one I probably won't get to for a little bit. I do want that game though. I'm sad that they canned the Suicide Squad from the end of Arkham Origins. Yeah, especially since the Arkham universe does have a Suicide Squad. In the animated movie, even, the Assault on Arkham, they have Suicide Squad from that universe. Simple punch. Kano is his own best friend. Exactly. He's just like he nudges him and smiles, and they're like, yeah. But it's Kano and Kano.
I won! I mean, of course I won!
Since when can you fight?
Jeez, easy. It's me you gotta worry about.
Have you watched Mac McMuscle's Mortal Kombat videos he's been releasing these past couple weeks? No, I haven't been watching anything Mortal Kombat. I don't want to spoil anything. Like I want to go into the story mode blind, besides the trailers I've already seen. Kano and Kano sounds like a sitcom, yeah. Like seeing modern Kano and Mortal Kombat 3 Kano just like cheesing it up with each other. Like they need to like have a beer together.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's go. Kano. I don't like Joker in this game. It's another character I don't like playing as. Even in Injustice, I never liked playing as the Joker. Although when he hit Scorpio with that boxing glove, that's classic. God, his moves are so weird, like... I'm not even trying to do that. Oh, that worked out. Oh my god. Joker being a hand-to-hand fighter, my ass. Sucks. Spam punch! Uh-oh. Oh, no. Kano's got this round. Get away, get away. Grab! Oh, did that... Oh, I can't believe that turned around like that! Yes! They're hilarious. He's been playing all the shitty Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, I want to stream Special Forces soon. I just have to bring myself to do that. I know some of you want to see that. Why, I don't know. I did stream Sub-Zero, though. So we'll see. I should eat fries on stream when I'm playing Special Forces. Just because we're going to hear about fries throughout the whole game, that whole night. We'll be hearing, like, you want fries with that whoop ass? Yeah, Cage did indeed say diva, yeah. I thought it was hilarious. And then she punches him right in the middle of the nose.
The Joker wins.
Isn't one of Shang Tsung's fatality and MK9 Joker's fatality? Yep. He turns into a clown that's not Joker, and then shoots him in the head.
What's going on, Joker?
Don't know, don't care.
Your Joker and Havoc would be good for... Yeah, because Havoc is the cleric of chaos in the Mortal Kombat universe, and Joker's all about chaos. Havoc's another character we're not going to be seeing. Well, unless they do time travel stuff with him. He died in the MKX comics. Most of the 3D era fighters did.
There's two things he forgot to tell you about me.
I definitely want you to do special, but yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just...
With others.
We'll do it.
Fight.
One thing that's so shitty about Special Forces is the fact that the final boss is Kano. Like, what a letdown. Although I do like that they introduced Tremor in that game. I thought that was cool. I always like seeing the origin of those random ass characters, which is funny because we never... All the other bosses in the game are original for that game, just like Tremor, except Jarek. But they never got their own introduction in the series besides Special Forces. Okay, that's bullshit. Come on, really?
Deathstroke wins. Round 2.
42k fans want to see a despair trigger in your eyes as they watch you play the worst MK game. It'd be awesome if all 42,000 subscribers were on stream at the same time watching me play Special Forces. That doesn't naturally happen, though. Can I throw him when he's in rage mode? What a... This is going about as well as it should. If you take into consideration that Deathstroke is fighting the Joker. Special Forces is a game that requires a special ability. I have nothing else better to play. That's why it'll be so painful playing it, because I do have better things I could be playing. But I'd be choosing not to. Will you review the MK movies? Yes, absolutely. I'm actually, that's going to be, my next movie review is going to be the original Mortal Kombat movie, actually. I'm excited about getting to Annihilation, because there's so much to say. I actually did my Bloodsport review first, which, as you guys know, is copyright claimed, which every movie review I touch is probably going to be copyright claimed, because you have all these big-name companies like Warner Bros., 20th Century Fox that own all these movies, and it doesn't matter if you're using fair use, they're going to claim them. Still no dislikes? Interesting. Maybe some of the dislikes were linked to me not uploading the Resident Evil video, I guess. Which I think the rights for the Mortal Kombat movie belong to Warner Brothers. They're really bad at copyright. They copyright claim everything. I mean, I'll still do it. That's not going to stop me. have to fight the claim off. If you're a $5 or $10 patron, then you do get access to copyright claim videos. Some of you have seen the Bloodsport one already, but otherwise I just have to wait for the claim to live. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I almost have it! I almost have it! Stop throwing those bombs, you jackass! I don't even know how I'm throwing those. I keep accidentally doing it. God, I don't want to play as Joker. I watched Annihilation, I watched the scene with Baraka and pause it at the right moment, and you can see the ninja out. Yeah, that's what I was talking about the other day. If you pause the scene when Baraka, or Liu Kang throws Baraka into that pit of flames, pause it at the exact... You don't even really have to pause it, because once you see it, you'll never unsee it. But if you pause it at the right moment, the scene where you see Baraka's body falling into the fire pit, all they did was splice in the scene with rain falling into the fire. It's rain falling into the fire in that scene. They didn't even bother, like, editing it properly. It's so shitty. I love it. When I mention that, some people think I'm exaggerating about that, but it's like, no, they literally took a clip from another part of the movie and just pasted it there.
Class assassin you turned out to be.
Who's the most overpopular Mortal Kombat character and who's the least liked? Oh, I think I can answer that. Oh, in general, people love Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I would put them tied. Maybe Scorpion has a slight edge as the face of Mortal Kombat. Least popular, I think, is Cobra or Suhao.
Here I am.
Because they're shit characters. Suhao is just a garbage version of Kano. Instead of an eye blast, he has a chest blast. And then Cobra is a shitty version of Ken from Street Fighter with almost no backstory.
I won't be running anymore.
I remember watching a review of Special Forces. Jarek was a little bitch. Yeah, he is. He is. You guys will see it.
Nope, nothing up my sleeves.
I remember watching both those MK movies when I was 6 or 7. Loved the first movie, but I laughed my ass off at Annihilation. Yeah, see, I could watch Annihilation and enjoy it, but in a this is so bad kind of way. The first Mortal Kombat movie, I could watch it and be like, damn, this is genuinely a good attempt at a video game movie. It's genuinely good, I think. But Annihilation just went off the rails. I don't know what the hell they... And you see, when Sub-Zero, when you see him come in, he's like... He freezes like a little ice rope, and he's like dangling on it by his feet. Like, there's so many things I noticed as a kid watching this movie that have never... They're like burned into my soul. I honestly, once I do the review for Annihilation, like, I don't know how I'm going to do it without just making fun of the movie the whole time. There's so much to make fun of. Who the heck is Suhao? Exactly. A character that non-Mortal Kombat fans absolutely don't know. Suhao, I don't even know how to describe him. He's just like a Asian Kano with a laser blaster on his chest. Like, there's nothing else to say. He sucks. He sucks so much, they made sure to kill him off in a quick panel in the Mortal Kombat X comic to make sure he doesn't pop up in the future games. Joker sucks. Let's keep using rage. Damn it. Scorpion Sub-Zero, deadliest of enemies but slaves under my power. That's another thing I didn't like. I didn't like that they were just Shanksing slaves in the movie, but whatever. At least Scorpion and Sub-Zero were in it. Will you get DC All Access now that it's coming to Xbox? Yes, now that it's coming to Xbox, finally. Like, one of the things that was preventing me before was that there was just no convenient way for me to watch it. Like, there's no PS4 app, no Xbox app, and now that they do, now I'll get it. Although I don't care so much about the shows, I'll watch them. I care more about reading the comics, because that also gives you access to the entire digital backlog of DC Comics, and I like reading them on my tablet, so that's going to be cool. I'll finally be able to catch up on my comic book reading. I'm so behind. Damn! I hate you, Batman! How am I gonna turn this around? How am I gonna turn this around? There's gotta be a spam move. Come on, Joker! You're all about spamming moves and cheesing fights. Ah! I really need to find a way to watch the MK movies. I mean, if you have a Blu-ray player, you can get them pretty cheap. They're cheap online. And yes, they are both available on Blu-ray.
Now you're all mine!
I really want to get into fighting games. Any suggestions where I should begin? Ooh. I mean, it depends how, like, are you more casual in terms of fighting games? Like, oh, well, you want to get into them. Mortal Kombat's a good place to start, really. Mortal Kombat, even Street Fighter. If you don't care about the stories and you just want to play a good... I don't know, what would you guys suggest as a good fighting game for a beginner? Like, if you had to pick one out of the whole series. I think Mortal Kombat 9 is a great place to start. Because that's both, in a way, an introduction to the Mortal Kombat universe story-wise, and a modern fighting game that still holds up well. So maybe Mortal Kombat 9. Demonic Soul Reaper says Tekken.
Round 2. Fight!
Okay, I'm destroying him this time. I like this. Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me stop playing this Joker finally. He feels so stiff too, like there's no fluidness to his moves. Fuck. Oh, just one kick, one kick. Thank you. I'm terrible at fighting games, but I love Mortal Kombat 9, so that's one great place. Okay, so Clifton said Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, I agree with that. Mortal Kombat 9 is a good starter game.
I beat Batman!
Because I feel like you could go back to the old 3D Mortal Kombat games, but they really don't hold up well at all. Like, from a gameplay point of view, they really aren't good games.
You can't rage if you're out cold.
Whoever's best warriors have already been taken, Cabal and Stryker. Yeah, they kill Cabal and Stryker off-screen Annihilation.
Joker's been exposed,
so they don't show them at all.
And the power went to his head.
Ass clench moment, indeed.
The clown with such an important mission.
Give me some credit, Batman.
You know what they need on Blu-ray is Mortal Kombat: The Journey Begins, that shitty VHS animated one. I want to review it soon. I actually found a torrent online for one.
If not,
like the whole thing. I watched it the other day and I can't. Oh my god, it's hard to find words. It's really bad.
Batman is so infuriating.
Tell me about it. By the way, Lex, I'm nobody's bodyguard. Certainly not yours.
Of course not. You know the enemy's base and how to override their defenses.
Story mode MK9 does a great job in getting used to the controls of the game. Yeah, it does. And you can always put it on easy, too, if you're just trying to, like, kind of test the waters. Journey Begins is in the special features, one of the DVD releases. You know what? I wonder if it's on the Blu-ray. I've never checked the Blu-ray to see if it's... I bet it is on the Blu-ray on special feature. I've just never checked. I need to check that, but I found a pirated copy.
Because it's not very funny.
We don't have time for this stupidity!
What is it? I think I have, what, Lex and Superman left, and that's the end? I think that covers everyone. Where's Aquaman during all this?
Fight.
Alright, does he have spam moves? Let's see if he's got spam moves so we can blow through this. Target practice, down forward X, down back X. Oh no, I don't like those moves that go up. Powered palms. Lex Corp Rocket. Judo palms. Let's do that. Ah, no. Damn, that's a cool move. Lex Luthor in the Wuxi Academy. 0 cents. That move's strong because once they get hit, that's 3 hits right there you get. Even if they block it, it does good damage. Oh no. Oh, he got me. He got me again. And my sister's ex-boyfriend gave me Dead or Alive 4. Yeah, Dead or Alive games are pretty easy to master. Honestly, it's just got to get the combos in. Although story-wise, those games are always, in my opinion, fairly weak. But most fighting games are, to be honest.
Lex Luthor wins.
Warned you that Lex is an even worse tank than Wonder Woman.
Lex, behind you.
Everyone in Annihilation looks horrible. You know what, though? Hold on. Motaro actually looks pretty good. Like, for as shitty as that movie is, they actually did a good job on Motaro.
You'll have to do better than that.
But yeah, everyone else looks awful.
Round 1.
Well, then again, Cyrax also. Cyrax looked like Cyrax. You know, it's the same quality of, like, you know, like airsoft or like paintball jacket thing he's wearing. I like that move with Lex. That's how to cheese the fight. Oh, damn. Come on. No! I need one more hit! I cannot believe he won that.
Fight.
More nonsense. That's what that was. Absolute nonsense. Revenge. Your beef is no longer with Sub-Zero, Scorpion. It is with Lex Luthor of Earth. Of Earth 1. Not Earth MK. Also, anyone hear about the new SNK console, new Metal Slug game? Wait, hold on, what? What's going on with the new SNK console? Are you talking about like a little mini like arcade collection thing, or like a legitimate? I haven't heard of that. But if there's a new Metal Gear game, oh my, or Metal, I always said Metal Gear. Metal Slug game, I'm all over that.
Wins. Round 3. Fight.
I didn't like Smoke with Missiles because the missile sectors do. Yeah, he should have been red. But like the creators of the movie knew that though. They had no idea what the hell they were doing. They were just like, these characters look cool. Let's put them in the movie. Like they probably did the bare minimum research.
Wins.
I'm gonna look up this SNK console. Now you got me curious. I gotta get back to Metal Slug. There's a couple Metal Slug games I know I played through the whole collection, but there's a couple more like handheld ones I haven't played.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Just gotta get those emulators up and running, and then there's the semi-shitty 3D one in PS2 that was Japan only. Oh yeah, SNK is making new Neo Geo hardware as well as new Metal Slug.
Here it is.
Interesting.
Just imagine what I could accomplish with the ability to travel anywhere.
Damn, that's cool though. If they,
I'm going to download.
That's something to keep my eyes on.
While you do that, I'm going to do some reconnaissance.
If there's a new if it's an actual like side console they're doing with a new Metal Slug, like
it's more advanced than
I'm gonna have to get it. If it's a new Metal Slug, I have to.
I'm transferring the portal technology to the LexCorp servers.
DOA movie is good. I liked it along with the second movie. My favorite part of the DOA movie is that Robin Chu Liu Kang is in it as like a pirate.
Jax.
I thought I'd locked you up. You may have escaped once, but it won't happen again.
I've been admiring your portal technology. It's going to prove quite useful to me.
Over my dead body.
If you insist.
Round 1.
Fight. All right. Come on, Jax. Some of the things in this game are really not balanced. Like if you like how shitty Joker is as a fighter, but then you have Lex who's like this tank with one move that can break the whole fight. Definitely improved the mechanics of Mortal Kombat 9 for sure. As far as character balancing is concerned. I mean, he is basically Iron Man in this. I wonder if MK Timeline goes back to Armageddon. I wonder if the Injustice people will be part of it. Oh god. That'd be cool. I hope with Mortal Kombat they eventually tackle the Armageddon storyline and go past it. Because then we would start getting out of the whole remake territory, which MK11 it's a more original story, but Taven from the Armageddon main storyline is he's in the ending with Takeda and Kenshi in Mortal Kombat X, so he exists in that universe. But we haven't seen his role in the new timeline yet. What website would you consider a good emulator website to download ROMs?
Cybernetic arms intrigue.
EMU Paradise. I know.
Perhaps I'll take them with me.
I don't want to say this out. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to bring attention to it. But EMU Paradise didn't take down its downloads.
You're out of the loop, Red.
I'll say this: they just hid the links, and you can still download games. Google. All you have to do is Google EMU Paradise. Google how to download from EMU Paradise. You gotta have Chrome, but there's an extension that will let you see those links. And you could download from there. I'm still getting all my downloads from them. The links, it works. I won't be more specific than that, but if you do your Google searching, that's the best website, hands down. I wouldn't recommend any other. They can't really get in trouble because they did hide their link, so the regular public can't really access it, but there's a workaround. Vim's Lair is a good one. Vim's Lair is another good one. It takes a lot longer to download stuff from there, I noticed, though. Emulating is risky? What do you mean by risky exactly, Paladin? Legally, or what do you... what do you mean by that? Because emulate, I mean... I don't think emulating is risky at all. In fact, it's a great solution for a lot of games. I didn't say nothing. I've used it too, yeah. Yeah, EMU Paradise is still king. Well, one reason that I like EMU Paradise, besides ease of downloads, is the fact that they just have everything. Even the most obscure-ass games, and they have some homebrews and stuff, but they have fan translations of games. It's all there. Instead of you having what if you want to play a Japanese only game that's been fan translated, instead of hunting around all over the damn internet, EMU Paradise has it all listed in alphabetical order. It's the best emulation site, hands down.
Ouch! Someone please kill him for me!
Back off. Joker and Flash are infected. We can't trust them.
We've all been infected, Batman. It's a risk we have to take.
Not to worry.
I have both Tekken movies on DVD as well, but Tekken 2 Kazuya's Revenge was oh my god. I got both those movies on Blu-ray for one reason, because I got the first one. I actually thought it was really good. Very different from the games, but it was a fun watch. So I was like, oh shit, they made another one about Kazuya and it's a prequel. Hell yeah. There's no words. It's absolute garbage. Absolute trash. Oh, I think this is the final chapter now. Wait a minute, did I not play as Catwoman? Come to think of it, I didn't play as Deathstroke either.
Great Hera.
Something is definite.
Is it good garbage? No. Here's the thing, when I say garbage, Annihilation is garbage. Fun garbage. Kazuya's Revenge Tekken 2 prequel, or Tekken 2, the prequel, is just garbage. There's nothing entertaining about it. It's just bad. It doesn't exist. Actually, doesn't exist. Watch the first Tekken movie. It's actually fairly decent.
Let me talk to them. I'm Superman. We need to know your intentions.
I am Raiden, God of Thunder.
So I guess I'm going to fight Raiden, and then I'm going to fight Darkon, and get my ass kicked a couple times, and then the game will be completed. Some of these MK11 fatalities are super brutal. Yeah, they get worse and worse. One of my, in a good way, I mean, they get more brutal. One of my favorite ones I've seen is Devora. How it's a reference to The Thing, where one of her bugs goes inside someone, and then it starts crawling, and it's got pieces of their body, incorporated. It's such a love letter to the Thing. I love it.
Captain Marvel, what's wrong?
Out there.
I still want Michael Myers in Mortal Kombat.
Feel it. It's Dark Khan.
There he is again. Shitty Batman vs Superman Doomsday with fire. I love the first Tekken movie, especially since they put in my favorite Tekken character other than Jin. Yoshimitsu, yes, he was in there. No, that was a good movie. I like that one. And they got, what's his name, Raven in there that looks exactly like the game. That was cool. Krypton's Doomsday looks awesome. How is that Krypton show on Sci-Fi Channel? I wasn't interested in it at all. But I've actually heard from people that it's pretty decent. I haven't seen one episode of it. If you guys recommend it, I'll watch it, though.
Desperately tried to free his clouded mind as he surveyed the battleground.
Black Lightning, actually. I've heard a lot of bad things about Black Lightning, too. But I like that one better than all the CW, than all the other CW stuff. Like, I actually really like Black Lightning.
Now the Earth is doomed.
It straight up looks like the Battle of Armageddon, it does.
You are a villain, Lex. Not this time. This time, you brought ruin to the world. My world.
This time, I'll whoop your ass.
Plans, and I'm going to make you pay.
Alright, let's give Lex Luthor some fries with that whoop ass. Here we go. Do you like Arrow or Flash? I like Arrow a lot better than Flash, which I used to like Flash better, but I don't know. The last couple seasons of Flash, for me, have been a little weak. Every episode, like, I don't know, everything just feels so overly dramatic in the Flash now. And, like, over time, now they have, like, Godspeed and all that. Like, I understand it's the Flash universe, but, like, there's so many speedsters now. Whereas, like, that's like if you had Arrow and, like, every other episode there was someone else shooting arrows. Which, yeah, that's got some characters, but there's so many speedsters in the Flash CW show. After a while, it's, like, not even special anymore to have super speed as a power. Nope, had to do it. I don't hate the Flash show, but my absolute least favorite is Supergirl, which, when it first aired on, what is it, CBS, I think it was, I actually liked Season 1. Season 2 was alright, but, oh god, the show has gotten so, I don't even know what the word is. Like, everything, like, I usually don't care when things get political, because that stuff usually doesn't bother me. But with Supergirl, like, it's so on the nose. Like, it's not subtle at all, and it's just, the show gets real preachy in some episodes, and it's just, it takes me out of it. I don't like the Supergirl show anymore. I think it sucks. So I like Black Lightning, because Black Lightning kind of stays within its own universe. It deals with its own problems, and it deals with its own problems that come from the show directly, from the show storyline. It's way better. Oh, come on, I was winning. Politically charged, yeah. See, I don't mind when things are politically, you know, I don't mind when shows delve into real life situations, use that as a basis of the storyline, but they're just very obvious about it in Supergirl. Like, there's ways to do it correctly without being like, oh, here we go. And that, every episode of Supergirl, that's when I'm like, oh, here we go. It's just less about being a comic book show and more about just having a message. And that's where it takes me out of it. Like, when you forget that you're a comic book show. Or that at your core you're a comic book show. I don't like Legend of Tomorrow. That's another one. Legend of Tomorrow I really liked up until this season. This season got stupid. They're like hunting magical creatures. Like in one episode it's a unicorn. It got too, like, and it was always kind of goofy, but they just went way overboard this season.
Superman, stop. Back off. You're under the influence of rage. You have to fight it.
My powers are finally returning to full strength, and this is where it ends, Luthor. Now I'm going to finish you once and for all!
If you're not going to fight it, then I'll beat it out of you.
Oh, Batman vs. Superman.
Fight.
I'm just gonna wail on him with my fist. Die, Batman, for wearing your underwear outside your pants. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hold on, Batman. Superman's a dude too, but whatever. Rage blinded him. That freeze breath didn't do shit. Ah! Rage, save me! You know, it would have been cool if this rage power was Red Lantern based somehow. That would have made perfect sense. Way to do it right. See the Wonder Woman movie, way to do it wrong. Captain Marvel and Supergirl. Yeah. I didn't mind Captain Marvel either, because I didn't really feel like a whole lot of, I don't know, SJW-ness, for lack of a better word, in that movie. I just didn't think that movie was that great in general. More so because Brie Larson, I didn't care for her acting in the role. She seemed very, like, I felt like she was bored the whole time playing that character, you know? What I enjoyed about that movie was the overall storyline. I really liked the Kree, and I really liked the supporting cast. Samuel L. Jackson, the black lady that's her friend, I don't remember her name. Maria or something. I liked her. I liked all the characters around Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel herself, I thought, was the weakest link in that movie, so I've always said maybe she'll do better in Endgame, because she had the other actors to, like, kind of, like, you know, bounce off of, but Captain Marvel didn't impress me. Like, I left the theater thinking, like, it was okay, but it felt like one of those early Marvel movies, you know, where they hit a couple checkpoints, like, you know, origin story, villain, final fight, like, they hit all the checkpoints to make a competent superhero movie, but I felt like it was nothing real, like, nothing that exciting.
Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. You're trying to kill me. Stay down.
The Flash is good, but they bring in way too much speedsters, focus way too much on Alan bringing his mom back, which gets him. Yeah, and I guess that storyline's kind of resolved already with his mom, but
I'm not going to
the speedster thing is the thing that bothers me the most. Like every other episode, I'm exaggerating, but there's so many speedsters. And another thing in Flash that's so stupid is all those different wells. It's not funny. Like when they have all the different wells and each one's like an over-exaggerated like caricature.
I hear you.
It's dumb.
You're right.
I don't like it.
It was my mistake that created that thing. I have to stop it.
Not alone. Darkseid himself.
He forgets that they both have their underwear on the outside. They're blinded by rage. I think Monica Rambeau, if I'm correct. Yeah. Or Rambo. I think it was Rambo or something like that. She in the comics she's Photon, I think.
Good luck.
Which I don't think the movie's doing all that, but I liked her as a character. Her and her daughter, and then the Skrulls, which her daughter is supposed to be. Actually, I think her daughter grows up to be Photon. It's been a while since I picked up a Captain Marvel comic, but like I said, Captain Marvel, the storyline was okay. I like the Skrulls too. The Skrulls were cool because they're a big race in Marvel, so I like seeing that they're in the MCU, that they exist.
You're not going to stop me, Superman, Raiden.
The thing I liked about Captain Marvel is you're like, oh, this person is bad, but then they turn out to be It's like someone made that comment to me. They're like, Skrulls aren't supposed to be bad, but it's like Skrulls are just a race. Like they're not all evil. That's like saying all humans are good or all humans are bad, you know? Sure, you've got some Skrulls that want to take over other planets. Doesn't mean they all are. Like in the movie, the Skrulls in there are just refugees that are just trying to survive. And then the Kree are just absorbing civilizations. Although, I didn't like how they made, oh, look, I'm moving by myself again. Hold on, let me take the battery pack out. Although, I kind of didn't like how they made it so the Kree destroyed the Skrulls' homeworld. I was hoping that would be a moment to bring in Galactus, like, without bringing him in, you know, say, like, they were destroyed by mysterious force. And then later on, when they can use Galactus, that would have been a good opportunity to bring him in. It's about, look, I'm moving by myself again. I'm trying to take advantage of this. Hold on. See if we can, no, didn't work. Billy's a better Captain Marvel, no pun intended. Yeah. Got a triple feature this weekend. Pet Sematary, Shazam, and Endgame. Second viewing. I can't wait to watch it. I'll be watching it Friday. Pet Sematary I saw. I talked about this before already. Pet Sematary I thought was pretty good. The only thing that annoyed me was that there's some pretty drastic changes from the book and the original movie, which I don't mind that at all. What I mind is that the trailer spoiled it all. So any shock value that anything in that movie would have had was completely spoiled by the trailers. So that's not the movie's fault. That's more the marketing department's fault. And it's funny because even the director of the movie, I read an interview online with him. They asked him like why the movie spoiled itself in the trailers, and he said if he had anything to do with it, he wouldn't have done that. He basically threw the marketing department under the water and said it's the marketing department. And it's true, the director doesn't. The director does this movie. They give it to the studio. They have a marketing department that cuts the trailer. So they just spoil the whole movie.
Round 3, fight.
It's been said so many times, but Captain Marvel is like a Phase 1 MCU movie. Yeah, that's what it felt like. And I think it would have been fine if we were still in that time frame. But Marvel has made so many movies that elevated superhero movies as a whole. Like Captain America: Winter Soldier's one. Like that movie rose the bar for superhero movies in general. And then you release something like Captain Marvel that's overall a pretty weak story or a pretty weak movie that might have been good around the Iron Man 1 Incredible Hulk days, but now you kind of expect more out of comic book movies. Spider-Man Far From Home will be the last Phase 3 movie, yeah, which basically ensures that Spider-Man returns, though everyone already knew that was going to happen. I want to see a Moon Knight movie. We need a Moon Knight movie. Or Netflix series, which it looks like that whole idea is out the window now. No, we're not going to get any more Netflix Marvel. If anything, we're going to get Hulu stuff. Winter Soldier is still my favorite Marvel movie. I think it's mine too. I can't think of one I like better. There's other ones I like maybe just as much, but Winter Soldier I think is my favorite. I actually want to do a video ranking all the Marvel movies before I see Endgame, but realistically, I'm not going to have time. There's too much other content I'm working on right now at the moment, and it won't be worth doing after Endgame. Well, maybe, because then I can include Endgame. We'll see.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Okay, can I spam a move? What can I spam? God, Superman's got a ton of freaking moves. Back out. God, his heat vision's slow as hell though. They have too much time to react to it. And then he teleports. Well, at least I got my rage. Oh, damn you. That barely does any damage. Am I the only one who hates when you swear you remember there's something but can't bloody find it? Hold on. Freaking right at the end of the game, my battery pack came out again. McDonald's jumping on the endgame hype. 12 different figures and kids' meals? Oh, McDonald's doing endgame stuff? Burger King's doing Detective Pikachu. I can't wait for Detective Pikachu. That movie looks like The Rock. I hope it's good. I hope it does really well because I really want to see Nintendo come out of their shell and let people make movies. Because they're already planning. Well, they're planning Illumination, the ones that do the what's it called, the Despicable Me movies, which I also really enjoy those. But they're doing a Mario CG movie. If Detective Pikachu bombs, review-wise and critically, you can bet Nintendo's going to pull the plug on that in a heartbeat. So I want to see that. I eventually want to see Metroid and Zelda projects. Nintendo's sitting on a gold mine with this shit. It's not the early 90s anymore when stuff like the Mario Brothers movies happened. At least not to that level of ridiculous. People are actually able to make good movies now based on those products. You just got to get the right people. This is going to be another close one where I lose. Oh, no, maybe not. One more laser! No, don't you dare! There we go. Alright, here we go again. Cheap-ass Dark Khan. This time Superman's ready for combat.
The anger. Your combat hastens emerging.
No, Dark Khan. I won't let you destroy the Earth.
I hope we see, going back to Pikachu, I hope we see Gengar, which I thought I saw him in a screenshot. I forgot. That's my favorite Pokemon of all time is Gengar. I want a Gengar movie.
Fight for him.
Neither do you.
It seems we have a common enemy.
And a common goal.
And alliances have been made.
This battle is not yet over. You will fight!
I like how excited Darkon gets here about combat. He's like, you fight!
It can be overcome.
Hey, Pugsley, welcome to the stream. We are in the final battle now.
What are you doing?
If we fight together, we can channel his own energy against him.
Sounds like a plan.
Face each other or face me. It makes no difference.
Here we go.
You will
fight! Nothing can stop this super shocking alliance. I gotta find a way to cheese it. Oh, already! Which, the close combos is what was semi his weakness when I fought him as Raiden. Maybe I can take advantage of that again. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! I'm doing almost no damage to him. God, that laser does nothing. So heat vision's out of the question. Wait, the shoulder charge. I can do that too as Superman. How did shoulder charge, forward B. He does shoulder charge. I'm gonna do it too. There we go. You like that? Oh my God! If he blocks, it leaves me wide open though. That sucks. Bullshit. Oh no! This is that ass kickery right there. Did you see Under Armour's doing MK11 shoes? I saw those actually. That's hilarious. This fight sucked. Yeah, it does. This fight absolutely sucks. Because I haven't figured out a proper way to like break him and break his AI yet. With Raiden, he was blocking for a bit. Here he's just attacking. But if I keep doing these punches on him that he doesn't block, I can kind of wiggle his health down easy slowly. I don't like this either because it gives him a chance to recover. 30%. Alright, so far so good. He's got rage. I can't let him use it. Shit. He won. Nah, he won that one. You will fart!
Fight!
Oh God, please! Ooh. How did I do that move? Was it forward Y? Son of a bitch. Kind of feel like I was doing better with Raiden. We need Injustice Superman for the Injustice Superman would have like decapitated him.
Round 1. Fight.
Why is my shoulder charge not as powerful as Shao Kahn's? If anything, it should be more powerful. Okay, we're even. Nope, not anymore. But shit. Oh! Oh, it's a full-on brawl. Uh-oh. Duel of the Fates! Oh, please, please, please let me win this round. Oh, yes! Alright. I'm up 1 round, he's up 0. Let's do this shit. Duel! Oh! That move is so powerful. Yeah, build up my rage meter. Build it up. I'll save it for the next round. Use yours. What an idiot! He used his rage like right at the end of the round. Okay, that benefits me.
Round 3. Fight.
Use it right away, I don't care. It's an ass kicking. Yes! Go Superman! Oh, I wanted a perfect. I might not even win. Just keep punching. Keep punching. Keep punching. Don't let up. Oh God, he's gonna recover and come at me. Yes! Ooh, laser! One more! Oh! Final laser blast. That took a lot less time than with Raiden.
Superman wins.
Superman. That was about...
Raiden!
Yeah, that was about another 2 hours. So this game is 4 hours long on medium difficulty from beginning to end. Not including arcade mode.
As well.
Jiggle physics.
The rage. It's gone.
Bison, yes. Yes, this is delicious.
Darkseid's throne room. The 2 universes must have separated. Everything's returned to...
And there's Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn would have no chance in the DC universe at all. Apocalypse could take over the Mortal Kombat universe, though.
I am Shao Kahn, and you will bow to me! What?
Dude, Liu Kang beat you in combat. Come on. I just think it's awesome how they, like, Darkseid Shao Kahn gets stuck in, like, the universe they don't belong in. And that is one reason this game's definitely not canon. How the hell did Shao Kahn escape from that? Like, no one can escape from the Phantom Zone. I mean, although people have, but Shao Kahn wouldn't know how. Bad idea sticking Shao Kahn in the Phantom. Yeah, Shao Kahn. Well, if you play it as arcade ending, Shao Kahn actually escapes the Phantom Zone with an army of villains that were stuck there. So it's him leading a bunch of Kryptonians. It's awesome. Ridiculous, but awesome. But yeah, that was Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. The final Mortal Kombat story mode fighting game that we had to check out before 11. So I guess I'll cut it off there. I'm going to go try to finish the Untold Legend Shao Kahn video. I'm going to pick up Mortal Kombat 11 at 9 o'clock at my GameStop. I'm going to come home, install it, do all the updates. If it's not too late, maybe around 11, possibly. We'll see. Maybe I'll jump on stream and do like an extra thing and play a couple arcade mode and get a couple endings and shit. We'll see. Just keep an eye out for that. If I don't, then I don't. But it'll just be an extra thing. So more than likely I will, though. I'll leave it at that. If not, tomorrow at 12 p.m., 100% definitely Mortal Kombat 11 story mode. So I will catch you guys later tonight, possibly. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button with all of your strength. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on social media or go into my community tab for updates. And for as little as $1 a month, you can support the channel directly on Patreon. This is Fabian. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.